There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies over Jerusalem, and why did it sound one of the most treasured sites in Christianity? There's a
All right, oh no, all right. Now we've got some sunlight in here. Welcome to Goof On, everybody, as I bring you to the closeness of the show. Come on, camera. There ya are. Oh. Welcome to the show, everybody. It's Saturday in the UK. We're not muted. Nah, I see you. Yeah. Last night, I started the show for 2 minutes. I was talking, you're muted. I'm like, I know. But I didn't know. But now I knew. So Saturday in the UK. I'm okay. You're okay. It's the middle of the weekend. Tomorrow's Mother's Day. What do you get a mother who has everything? Except a successful son. No, just kidding. I'm joking. Yeah, tomorrow's Mother's Day. So I don't know if there'll be a show here. But there might be a Mother's Day special. We'll call it Mummy Day or something. Maybe we'll talk about, mummies. The greatest mummies of our lives? I don't know. Tonight we're going to, if you saw the thumbnail, thank you, welcome to the show. It's a super sticker, 90.90, it's $1, £1. Thank you very much, mucho gusto, generoso, and because you're the first super chat of the day, thank you. Welcome to the show for that £1, £1 super sticker. Gosh. All over everybody who comes after this one. That was good. Thank you very much, a continuing supporter of Goof On. So, if you saw the thumbnail, you see UCR. I'm not done talking. I have one more thing I wanted to add, and it's pretty important. And I don't know if you know. I don't think anybody knows. There's only one person who knows what I'm going to tell you about why you can't trust them. I won't. There's got to be a logical explanation for what we're going to talk about for me to trust them. I'm not saying I trusted them anyway. Not that way. I mean, just trust in this field. Yeah, we'll talk about it. What was this? Something just came in. It's a Cash App. Oh my God. Crystal Sarasale with the $25. What are you going to do? You're breaking the bank over there. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Crystal. You didn't have to do that. It is Saturday in the UK, though, so maybe you did have to. I don't know. But it's Saturday in the UK. Well, we'll give you this. Thank you, CC, for the $25 Cash App super donation. Good. All over everybody else. Wow, Crystal. Amazing. And a good friend of the show. Who's this guy? David Pearson, 5-pound super sticker. Let me go check and see what the super sticker is, maybe. Let's see. I didn't get to see the first one. Oh, welcome to the show was a unicorn with a tail on it, a rainbow tail. David Pearson has the hippo. It's going and saying, hype, 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 because I'm hyping up the show. I gotta hype it up. Something's wrong. Something's going on in this YouTube world. I don't know, David. Thank you very much for the 5-pounder. And I think you are a continuing supporter of Goof On. Yes, thank you very much. Let's do a little roll call real quick for the Saturday folks here. Let me back this up. Hey, members, the Josh and Artemis show. And they're not married. We'll be talking about that tweet. Nah, the internet. Shane Reed, welcome to the show. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the show. The beautiful one, Felicia Flores, welcome to the show. Brett S., welcome to the show. Mind blown over UAPs, welcome to the show. Randall Hill Speaks, welcome to the show. Sorry, I don't mean to be yelling. I can't help it. It's what I do. It's all in here. I don't mean it. Helen Crystal Energy, welcome to the show. Member Dorothy Hawkins, welcome to the show. Ghost 8, welcome to the show. Goob, Rich, am I a felon? No, I'm not a convicted felon. I may be a felon. I think I am. I think I am. If I'm on the list, I must be. I haven't seen Lou's list yet, though. Well, we know who beat the woman. Apparently, they were going after Steven Greenstreet. That was just awful. It's part of the reason why you can't trust UCR anymore. You just can't. Not yet. We may be able to. But Goob, we'll be talking about me a little later. Hey, I don't want to get blurry. Come on. Stop it now. Don't do that anymore, camera. I'll get another camera and you'll be secondary. Is that what you want? You want me to be the jerk? Thanks, Goob. Welcome to the show. Member Paula Faust, welcome to the show. Black Girl Gold Moof Misses 2. Welcome to the show. I'm trying to see what are those emojis? Is that it's an alligator in the sink? It's hard to tell. Welcome to the show. Black Girl Gold Moof Misses. Mouth. Gold Mouth. Black Girl Gold Mouth Misses 2. Welcome to the show. Yeah, forget about it. Welcome to the family. Akashi Chris, welcome to the show, family. Carl Ann, welcome to the show. Ramses, welcome to the show. And let's get to the front door, see who's sneaking in. Jeff Garvey's already here. He's a member. Welcome to the show. I think William Bonney 420. You know, last night's show was what? 12, give or take, 14 hours ago. It feels like I just did it 3 hours ago. So I'm remembering doing the hellos last night, and I think it's today. That's why I'm like, William Bonney 420. Did I already say hi? Oh, yeah, that was last night, 12 hours ago. Anyway, welcome to the show. Jonah H. That is Sweden, I believe. And that equates to a $5 super chat. Elizondo and his puppets is making me want to run straight back to Mick West and hide in his warm, skeptic embrace. Thank you for the Truthology, Goof On. I can't do... last Saturday we were blurry as well, weren't we? Oh. This was, the orange thing on my finger was Crystal Light. Yeah, because I mixed it with my finger because I couldn't find something to stir it with. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it wasn't an orange booger, I could tell you that. Thank you, Jonah H, for that. Well, I'm sorry I don't think it's a bad thing to run back into Mick West's arms and his skeptic embrace. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think he will do more in the way of telling you truth. You know, this is gonna, I swear, somebody's gonna lose an eyeball. Seriously. If I didn't have another camera, I do, and I don't know why I don't use it. It would be, I would have to connect it to this, and I think this went bad. It cuts in and out the video. It's why I haven't used it. I don't know why it flashes. Thank you, Jonah H, a continuing supporter of Goof On. Let's get to the show. Mike Johnson, member Mike Johnson, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Kel, welcome to the show. Lisa M, the best picture, welcome to the show. Lunar Sparkles Uno, welcome to the show. I like that picture too. Yeah, I don't know who you remind me of. I can't think of the name of the person. Kepsta, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to the show. All right. Well, if I didn't say hi, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means, we'll be here all day. We can't be here all day. Right, Zach Diecast Mansour? He still has none, so what does that tell you? Oh, I don't know what they're talking about. Hey, Rich Northwood's here. What's up, man? That does kind of look like you. That's funny. I got one of those too. Oh, Jeff Garvey. Member Jeff Garvey. I feel sorry for Osvaldo Franco after you guys reminded me he invested in TTSA. 50,000. That's how much he invested. Man. Thank you very much, by the way, Jeff, for your continuing support. I was just going to say something. I got sidetracked by trying to read the... you guys are really talking it up in the chat today like in no other way. It's a good conversation going on. I'd rather have that one. Well, I'm just going to get right into it because I'm not going to be here for 2 hours today because I got a lot of stuff I got to do. So we'll probably just go over an hour. But... I'm just going to get into it. Now, what I'm about to say doesn't have to be set in stone. This is something that could be corrected, altered, or go another way. And what do I mean? Well, if you didn't see or hear UCR the other day with Steven Greenstreet, I'll remind you very quickly here. Lou Angeles, or UCR, who is the host, who is Lou, I just forgot his last name, Jimenez. He's the host of UCR, Unidentified Celebrity Review. And he said he got a question from the people. He wouldn't say who. And this is near the very end of their 2-hour interview. 2-hour conversation they had. And I guess everything was going well. And Lou says, I got a question I have to ask you. And Steven Greenstreet, all right, go ahead. And he says, have you ever been convicted of a felony? And were you accused of beating a woman? And Steven Greenstreet says, why the F are you asking me this question, those questions? And who asked you those questions? And Lou says, well, people are asking. It's all over Twitter. Lie number 1. Lie number 2. He knows who it's from, and it wasn't on Twitter. Well, eventually we get to where Greenstreet gets it out of Lou. Now, I don't know why Lou Angeles did this, but admitted on the show that it was Lye Elizondo, because Greenstreet goes, did somebody email you to ask me this? And he's like, well, he didn't email me. Was it Lou? Greenstreet's asking Lou Angeles. Was it Elizondo? It was. Yeah, it was. Elizondo. Now, there is nothing wrong with what happened. That's going to surprise you. We say it here all the time. Nobody has any balls to ask the hard questions. I don't know, because I'm not on Twitter like a lot of people think I might be on. I'm just there to advertise, and when I'm setting up the show, if I see something, I comment on it if it hits me right. So I'm not on there all day checking who said this, who said that, who's on Twitter today. I am not even that guy at all. Never have been. Which is why I don't have sock accounts or any numeral same identity fake me accounts. You know what I mean? Well, the question I brought up, or the statement I put on the thumbnail, can't be trusted, is a true statement. Is that how I put it up today? They can't be trusted? Is that what the email was that I put up? Or the thumbnail of the show? Oh, I can't. Oh, it says can't be trusted. Untrustworthy. UCR is the CNN of ufology, I put. I should have put a question mark on after that. Is. Yeah, I'll fix that. Let me fix it now. Look, I can do it right here while I'm on the show. So there's a problem when you're a show host that other people don't realize. Maybe you do realize it. And I've been guilty of it too. We're afraid to ask super hard questions, and I'll tell you why. Of course I'm going to tell you why. That's weird. Told me I couldn't edit the show because I'm live. Edit the way it's worded. Oh, it went through. Is UCR the CNN of ufology? Well, I don't know. But can they? I don't think you can trust them right now. If you're a host and you ask that question, that type of question, is that something you should talk to the guest beforehand? Because there's a lot of things people are like, well, if he's going to ask that question. Well, sometimes questions don't come up if you're doing a live show until the very end. Sometimes they don't come up, at all, but I see there is a problem with what happened. And the problem is Lou Angeles did not do this on his own. He didn't think for himself. And that to me is an untrustworthy host. If I was to be a guest on that show, which comes my next statement, what I'm about to tell you may make some people upset, but that's fine with me. I don't care. But if you have an untrustworthy host, you're going to lose guests. People aren't going to come on your show. Sometimes they do, but you will lose a few people. And I don't know why people don't like it when these kind of questions are asked. I think it was fine. I just don't think we could trust Lou right now because of Lye Elizondo pulling the strings behind the scenes. Is he? I think when in my opinion, I think Elizondo is influencing UCR to do something that was morally incorrect. It wasn't wrong. It was just morally wrong. But I don't think it was morally wrong, because I don't think anything is off the table. The problem I have is the way it was done. And if that question was brought up somewhere in the first 2/3 of the show instead of as he's leaving, right? As we're saying goodbye, does the Columbo. I got one more question. Do you ever beat a woman? Yeah, geez, I just can't remember. I can't do Columbo. I never could. I never tried. I just think it's funny to try. He's always like, Lou's about to end the show. One more question. I mean, this came from the audience. I don't know who it is. People are talking on Twitter. You ever beat a woman? You ever been convicted of a felony? Do you like little boys? You know? I mean, where does it end? Where does it end? And is it okay? I don't think it was a bad question. I just think it could have been done a lot better. And the reason I say you either start off the show with that question or somewhere in the beginning, not at the very end, because it looks suspicious at the end. Oh, I got my interview in. I got my 2 hours. Now I don't give a shit about the rest of the time with Steven Greenstreet here. I'm gonna ask him. Well, Lou is making me ask him. Now, I know you're gonna say, well, Lou didn't make Jimenez ask. But he did it. And it's no different than when Third Phase of Moon was asking questions to Dave Scott when Lou was on his show. No different. No different at all. Well, except for a few things. Nobody was trying to hide anything. It was somewhere in the middle of the show, not at the end. And we knew from the beginning who it was coming from. You know, it's just, I don't think, and the reason I say, ask the question, is UCR the CNN of ufology? I would say right now, they could be. Yeah, they could be. They could be. You know that's not a good thing. It's just people like the guests that they get, right? And that's it. There's nothing else going on. And if you have guests that are Lye Elizondo, Christopher Mellon, Nick Pope, when you have those people on, I feel we're getting disinformation. Lou tries to say where disinformation. I'm saying Elizondo. Elizondo said we're like disinformation. We're spreading lies. That's what we're doing. When they're the ones. It's always do as I say, not as I do. So when you have guests like that on your show, you spread their information. Now something weird is happening, and I don't like it, and I'm not going to be a part of it. And I'm going to thank Area 503 for this wake-up call. That's Manny, who made Who's Lou and Who's TTSA. Alien Addict said he spoke with Lou Jimenez, Lou CR, and said UCR wants to have like a roundtable discussion with me and Cambion and Area 503 to kind of get on common ground. Put our differences aside, if I could speak. I'm not going to do it. No. Because I have asked several times on air to him, their group, Fessler, if they want to come on and discuss things, more than welcome. Months ago, I know I did in January and in February, we did. We asked. And now, after seeing what happened with Steven Greenstreet, because he told Alien Addict, well, I can't do it this week, next week. So when? So you can talk to Lou and get all your sneaky ass questions out there and try to, blue ball us. Gonna try to throw out some lies. No, that's not it. The reason is, I just don't want to. What is he going to do? Nothing will change, first of all. Nothing's going to change. And why are we doing it on his terms? No, I'm saying when things were pretty bad and I said, okay, let's just put our differences aside. Why don't you guys come on? We'll talk about it. I promise it won't be nobody's going to attack anybody. We just want to know. Let's just talk and work it out. And nobody said they would. Nobody came on. Nobody even said anything. So now that Alien Addict talked to him about it, and things are a little bit, I don't know, different now. I don't know what's different now. So, no. I am not going. I'm not going to do it. There's nothing in it for me. What's in it for him? Nothing. There's nothing in it for him. What, are you going to feel good about yourself? No. Bring on Lye Elizondo. Let's talk to Lou. Because he's the one who's pulling your strings. He's the one who's in control of you. We'd rather talk to that guy. No, we don't want this Lou. We want the Elizondo Lou. Bring that guy on. Right? Yeah. Bring that guy on. I don't see the need for it. You know what I mean? Common ground. We're going to get on common ground. No. I'll talk to them when Lou is gone. When Elizondo is gone for good. How about that? There's no reason to make amends with people who don't respond when the olive branch was put out. There could have been a response. All you had to do was say, not interested, but nothing? Not a word. Not a word. And don't say you didn't know, because I know you knew. But I tell you, if Rather Be Squidding would like to come on the show, that'd be good. Maybe I'll just message him to come on. I actually trust that guy more than the one that's being pulled like a marionette. Right? Marionette Lou. That's who you are. Puppet Lou. Lou Puppet. You are now Lou Puppet. He's like, and now he's watching this, and he's saying, see, this is exactly what I said I'd go and talk. I said let's put our differences aside. And now, look, they don't want to do it. Oh, okay. They're the problem. They're the problem. No, you can't say we're the problem after we already asked months ago for you to come on. And just bring Lou with you. Bring Elizondo, and then we'll talk. Let's hear Lou. That's all. But I don't think you can trust them. Hey, UFO Jane is fine. She and Rather Be Squidding are okay. They're all okay. All right? They're all okay. It's just they're influenced by an imaginary friend named Lye Elizondo, who's using them. That's, Alien Addict told me this several years ago, and we had a discussion about it, and he goes, everybody in this field uses everybody. And I said, but isn't that life? That's life, right? Everybody uses everybody. And then sometimes you get along with people and they become your friends. So, I understand if you don't try, you can't have that friendship in the future, but how many friends can somebody have? You only have time for so many things in a day. Because you know what happens. People feel left out. How come I wasn't involved in a discussion? It gets to be a whole cluster fudge. But anyway, I don't, really have a problem with them. I don't, wish them ill will or anything like that. I just don't think we can come to common ground on anything. I don't see the reason to have a discussion with Lou or with them or whoever. Because all we're going to do is talk about Elizondo, why he thinks Elizondo is great, and why we think he's a piece of shit. And then he'll come back and he'll say, but he's trying this, and he got the AOIM, and then he got the SIG, and then he got Rubio, Gillibrand. Did he? That's what Lou says. But who's pulling Lou's strings? Christopher Mellon. It's the only thing that makes sense. He's got the money. He's funding the Lou. Yeah. Learned a lot of stuff from the Who's Lou and Who's TTSA. You guys got to watch that if you haven't. You learn a lot of stuff. A lot of the little things that we may have forgotten or missed because we weren't around that day or that week. Some things in there that I forgot. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. I knew I hated them for that reason, And it's like, God, man, there's so many reasons why TTSA failed. It was a failure from day one. From day one. Well, when they introduced Lou, let's just go there. Let's make believe we're starting there. That's when it really happened, right? Isn't that when TTSA really took off? They introduced Lou to the world with an imaginary audience. No press. Right? It was fake. And then you see the shrunken heads on stage, and they're all sitting there, shell-shocked. Like, can you believe we're making believe we're talking to frickin' nobody? They all looked like the astronauts did when they came back from the moon and had to do that interview with the press, and they all looked like disheveled. That's what it looked like when I saw that TTSA presser. or whatever the hell you call it. You know? It's amazing. And I heard, can anybody verify this? I know, Manny's gonna think this is funny. Hey Samantha, what's up, Corbin, Walt Corbin? I heard Lou is very short. Not 5'6" short. Shorter than 5'5". I thought I could have sworn I saw something that said he was 5'8.5". And I remember saying to myself, oh, I'm a half inch taller. On a good day. You know? I don't know. I don't think he's shorter than 5'5". I mean, he does look like a bowling ball. Even though he said he lost 30 pounds, you know, you still can't tell. Hey, nobody wants any bad, nefarious things to happen to anybody. We just want good, honest people in our lives. That's all. When it comes to this subject, that's all we want. Right? We just are tired of being bullshitted. Tired of it. It's very difficult. It is. Every day. Every day. All right, I'm going to show you something here. This is something I live by. This is something is it champion? When you champion, you get behind something. Do you champion something? Is that true? Can you champion something? Well, I think I champion this this kind of attitude, man, because this is how I feel some days. Here we go.
Put Vito Duval and the Ramos brothers, Nello and Gino, away for life. So how do I know you're not a Chivato too, Tony?
Hey, Saucy. Let's get this straight now. I never fucked anybody over in my life. Didn't have it coming to. You got that? All I have in this world is my balls and my word. I don't break them for no one. You understand?
Oh, man. You see? All I have in this world are my balls and my word. And I don't break them for nobody. You got it? Huh? Cerveza? What was his name? Sosa? Great freaking flick. Actually, it's not that great of a movie, to be honest. I thought Scarface was kind of but for back in the day, it was good. It wasn't the worst movie. It just wasn't as good as people may play it out to be. I am looking for a video that I pulled up, and now I can't find it. Why does this happen? Seriously. Clearest evidence of a Bigfoot, baby Bigfoot. Maybe this is it? Oh, now there's a thing called a Wokemon. A Wokemon. A Wokemon is a cultural spawn of the great Pokemon. With the many abilities Pokemon have, Wokemon collect all the woke points, genders, labels, victim points. At hashtag Wokemon, gotta collect them all. That is really funny. That's from Crazy Ann. Crazy Ann R. Kissed. That is funny. Wokemon. I'm surprised I didn't think of that. So what do you think? What do you think? UCR. Can you trust him? That Lye Elizondo isn't going to be running their show every time they have a controversial guest on or somebody that said something about Lou? I guarantee it, if I was on UCR, or this is why I don't want to do the show, because even if it's on Alien Addict, Elizondo's going to be there watching it and texting Lou and saying, hey, ask Giordano about that drag racing ticket he got when he was 20. Who didn't? Do you know drag racing is an automatic 8 points and a 1-year suspension? I know. I still drove. I didn't get pulled over. Yeah, but I still drove. You can't, in Arizona, you have to drive. Even my parents were like, don't get caught. It sucks when you have a suspended license. You got to drive in the right-hand lane. Because if you see a cop, you got to make a right and get the hell out of there. That's how it is in Arizona. In Florida, there ain't no such thing as getting the right-hand lane. It's weird. I don't know who designed this place, but you got it all wrong. Oh, what was what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, if I was to go on Alien Addict show and UCR is there, LuCR, and everybody else, and Lou's back there texting them, ask Giordano this, and then see how he reacts. If you don't ask him, you can't come over for dinner. So Lou's like, dinner? Shit, I'm asking that question. Hey, Rich. And then he asks. Now, it's just going to be a joke. It'll be a joke to go on the show. It only benefits nobody. That's who it benefits. So let's take this and imagine for a minute. Because do you feel like we're at war with anybody? I really don't feel like I am anymore. Now, I know that people dislike GoofOn, and I may dislike them. But the reality is, there's no reason now at this point for anybody to be doing anything to anybody. You know what I mean? Right now, we're at except for this show. Well, this is the last thing, and if they want to respond, they can respond. But I'm going to continue doing what I do. So even if we did talk and work things out, I know what they would tell me. And I don't need anybody telling me how I should be acting or what I should be saying. That's it. You can't tell me to change my opinion. Well, Rich, you just don't know. Well, tell me. Well, we can't tell you. An NDA. Okay. So all I know is what I know. And you want me to blind faithfully believe in you. The guy who used to work at the government. In counterintelligence. Whose job was to lie. Manipulate. The guy who had sock accounts and started wars between people. You want me to trust that guy? That's the guy I'm supposed to trust? No, thank you. And that guy is embedded with UCR. LuCR. So, let's just cut to the chase and get Elizondo on the show. That's it. Just get Elizondo. We'll work it. That's who we need to squash it with. He's the problem, Lou. He is the problem. He manifested all of this. Well, I can't say all of it. I have to take responsibility for some of it. Cambion. But we didn't do anything wrong other than have an opinion. And Lye Elizondo did a lot of things with those sock accounts that created the drama we have today. He's the problem. It's not me. It's not Cambion. It's not even UCR. It is the fist, though. The fist is a problem. There's no coming back from what they did. Doxing, threatening, lying, manipulating. They were and are everything Lye Elizondo employs. Implores? No, I bet you he paid him. Now, Lye Elizondo backed that shit up. You see? And Lye Elizondo, knowing that they did all they did, still called into their show, still associates with them, and still associates with UCR. Why the hell would I trust UCR? Why would I trust? No. It's not even about that anymore. It's about Elizondo. Elizondo needs to go. He needs to get out of this, to get out of the field. And he said he was. I don't know what he's still doing. I think he's just obligated to finish out some dates he had set up with other podcasters. So maybe that's what it is. But Lye ain't going anywhere. Even if he said he did, he's going to have other accounts. And he'll be watching. Let's see what you guys are talking about. I caught some good things here. There's no mistaking that... My microphone's in the way. And I'm so sorry. I had nothing I can do. There's no mistaking that Fistler's guest, the glorious Ellie, incited those guys to do group internet violence against certain podcasters who weren't favorable to his positions and claims. Of course he did. Yeah, of course he did. Absolutely. 1,000,000%. He's a crook, a fraud, and a coward. That's for sure. No, honestly, who's this guy? Hey, member Lantonio. Hey, it's good to be here live for a change, and nice to see the fam and you, Richie. I've not been doing too good on a rough path here, but love you all. All right, bro. Well, sorry you're not feeling well, but, we're here for you. Hopefully this will help you get your mind in a different place. So thank you very much, Lantonio. $5. Member Lantonio. Super chat. Thank you. Let's see. Unidentified S4 is here. What's up, man? John Hintz. Let's see. Kepsta says, Lye did a good job. Great Twitter troll. He is, because nothing is moving in ufology. All this entertaining. Yep, that's true. You got that right. All the while harassing me on his fake sock accounts and trying to defame me. Elizondo is dirty as fudge. See? The Josh and Artemis Show. Members of Goof On. UFOlogy. Love that word. God, that is a great term. UFOlogy. Thank you. I do. It's one of the best. Ramses. Say what you want, but the guy did his job very well. He infiltrated the community and caused the division he wanted. Divide and conquer. Yeah, you got that right. Well, wait a second. Let's think about this for a second, Ramses. Hold on. We were already divided. No, we weren't. Because I know from day one, I wasn't an Elizondo fan. The only person that really was the negative of all negatives was the Fistler camp. Because that guy acted like he liked Elizondo on my show, or hated Elizondo on my show, said he was, just trying to get signatures to get funding for black military projects. And he was saying the same exact stuff I was saying, and a lot of other people who believe what we believe. Then out of nowhere, he changed his tune. In one day. So one day we were all acting, buddy. Well, it was right after he got to 1,000 subscribers. That's right. He hit 1,000 subs and then he turned on us. Yeah. Then he went to liking Lou. So my thing is, he fake friended us under Lou's tutelage. Lou told him to do this. To fake friend. Get to know what you can about the guy, me. See how much he really hates me. Because what people will do, some people, and I know they're trying to bait me, they say things that normal people wouldn't say. Like, hey, don't you wish Lou was dead? I'm like, no, why would you say that? They're hoping I'm going to say, yeah, and I wish I did it. It's like, how stupid do you think I am? Like, give me some credit. Don't you wish Lou caught COVID and collapsed? No. I thought maybe you did. No. I don't want anybody to get sick, ill, or pass away. If I did, I'll put a curse on you. Oh, what a great idea. Why don't we do that? Put a curse on, who do we put a curse on? I know, we can do it for like 3 people. I don't want to do it to Lou. The people who striked my channel, Darcy, Dirty Darcy, and Dick Dolan, and the Fist. That's who we do it. I'm going to think about that. Because I'm all spirited up, man. I'm going to throw some curses out. Then we'll see what happens. I bet you something happens. Soon as they find out I put a curse on them, the mental game starts. You don't have to be a witch doctor or a voodoo king god to do that stuff. All you got to do is say you're doing it. And they hear it, and it works in their mind. Oh my God, I just stubbed my toe. Is that the curse? Oh, I slipped in the shower. Oh my God, I almost banged my head. It becomes like a Final Destination movie for these people. Yeah, Yeah, it's that mental game. What else you guys talking about? Hey, how you doing over there? Human being. I don't trust McConnell or Graham to serve the public interest, but I trust them to do or say what's in their own immediate interests at any given time. I 100% trust them in that. Yeah, no doubt. That's a smart comment, actually. Very smart comment. What else? Ramsey says, I fell for this guy long ago when I first got into ufology, but luckily I saw through it over time in research. It's sad seeing others stuck in that mind state, though. Breaks my heart, man. I know. Moody Mongol says, historically, a common thread with disinfo agents, they often are unaware they are. They are shown falsified docs, pics, etc. by government. and fooled into belief. It makes them more believable. Yeah, plausible deniability is what they call that. This way, isn't that what it's called? This way, like, that's what I think happened to Bob Lazar. I think Bob Lazar thought he worked at S4, but really it wasn't. It was like a movie set. But it wasn't. It was done at the actual place, I believe. Well, not actually S4, but maybe a place that you could call S4. I don't know. Still can't find those magical doors in the mountain by Papoose Lake. Anybody? Hey, Will, Carundrum. Yeah, I got some videos I'm going to play of yours. That's a $5 Canadian super chat. Hey, Rich, did you see the new movie trailer that just came out? You should check it out. I have sent you a PM Twitter. All right, let's go there now. We're going to go to Twitter. Thank you very much, Will Carnundrum. On TikTok. We're going to look at a couple of your videos, or the most recent one. It's pretty funny, actually. I think hold on, I got it up here. I know I got it up here. Where are you? Where are you? You see? This is what I don't need in my life. All right. Where are you here? Let me pull it up. You sent this to me. Here it is. The commercial? Oh, yeah, this is the new one. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I like this. All right, let me pull it up. Here we go.
They're fighting evil.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, you guys can hear me?
Wherever that may be.
Oh, this is
Ready
different.
for anything.
No, this is it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Coming in May 7th. In theaters near you.
Wait. Let's watch one more time.
They're fighting evil.
All right, all right, all right.
Yeah, you guys can hear me?
Wherever that may be. Ready for anything.
Jay, thank you very much for having me.
Coming in May 7th. In theaters near you.
So there's a movie coming out today. No, it's not real. It might be. I like the Linda Moulton Howdy Doody one. That was good. Yeah. David Wilcock one.
Is the sheer magnitude of the infrastructure that has been built out underground and off planet with the help of various ET groups, many of which are highly benevolent and really do want our best interests in mind.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
It's ridiculous. And this is what he wants you to pay him money for.
Thank you for all the shows you go on, making yourself available.
You know, I'm done. Remember that when Gomez was saying to Lou, thank you for all of the shows that you go on and all of your time and your effort, and you are a champion and a hero of mine.
March 2020.
2020.
The Cydonia Institute, a group of researchers that investigates strange formations on the surface of Mars, publishes a study analyzing satellite photographs taken of the planet. The images show what the researchers claim look like 4- and 5-sided pyramids and a series of curious mountains.
You look at images of this and people are spotting all sorts of strange shapes and pyramids, structures of some kind on the Martian surface.
For some, the most compelling evidence that an ancient civilization once existed on Mars can be found in a photograph, which shows what appears to be a large structure that has come to be known as
the asshole
the
on
face
Mars.
On Mars.
I like it that there are mysterious mounds. Nothing like a mysterious mound. Stupid. Oh, here's a good one. You guys, so you think I'm funny, huh? His whole family was rats. Does anybody know what scene this is? Spider gets killed by Tommy in Goodfellas. This is funny. What? That was a good shot. His whole family was rats. What are you doing killing him? This was a kid. You killed the freaking made man's kid.
Is that it, sweetie? Why don't you go fuck yourself, Tommy?
Oh!
That's fucking right. I don't believe what I just heard. Hey, Spider, here. Yeah, this is for you. Atta boy. I got respect for this. He's got a lot of fucking balls. Good for you. Don't take no shit off nobody. He shoots him.
Oh, the look. That's what did it right there.
You gonna let him get away with that? You gonna let this fucking punk get away with that? What's the matter? What's the world coming to? What the fucking world is coming to? How do you like that? How's that, all right? What's the fucking matter with you? What is the fucking matter with you? What are you, stupid or what? No, Tommy, I'm kidding with you. What the fuck are you doing? Are you a fucking sick maniac? How do I know if you're kidding? What do you mean you're kidding? You're breaking my fucking balls? I'm fucking kidding with you. You fucking shoot the guy? He's dead.
It's a good shot.
Good shot. What do you want from me? Good shot. You're looking for...
Hey, I'm just showing you, home movies, all right? You guys just sit back and relax. I took a hit just to play that clip. Now, a lot of people out there think, you're dating somebody, for a little bit, and they want to break up with you. Some people would look at that and get really upset. Right? We've been dating 2 years? 2 months and you want to break up with me? Yeah, it's just not working out. Okay. All right. I developed this kind of attitude because of Seinfeld. And it works.
Rejection like Seinfeld.
I've been doing a lot of thinking.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't think we should see each other anymore.
Oh, that's okay.
What?
No, it's fine. No problem. I'll meet somebody else.
Really?
Sure. See, things always even out for me.
It's true. 100% true. Things in life will always even out. That's why I say we don't need to be friends with anybody. Goofon lives because of Goofon. We don't need to collaborate with anybody. That's dumb. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking about that. It's always good to be friendly with people in this field, but we don't need to be best friends. Do you really think if we were friends with UCR, we're going to start sharing guests now? They're not going to open up anything. They're not going to do anything like that. They're not going to be that friendly to us. They don't like me. They hate the way I am. And it's funny. A lot of people think that I take this attitude into real life. To a degree, I do. But I don't talk this loud. I don't know why I talk loud when I'm on the show. Maybe let's start. I'm going to start everything all over right now. I'm gonna be a new me, and we're gonna see how that works. We'll do it for a week. If I could do it for a minute, I'll be surprised. Give me a second. You know what? I'm going to take a minute. Let me read this. Mr. Catfish, hey, 2100 with the $5 super chat. We got to put Lou on a pedestal because at least he put ufology back on the map. Now you're trying to kill me, aren't you? You want me to die? I said I would die. If I die, I want to die on my show. That comment could have done that. It almost did. It's okay if you disagree. He said we aren't alone. He did something. Nobody said Lou didn't do anything. But there's a lot of holes in this guy. And if there's a lot of holes in this person, this personality that has to make sock accounts and create drama in the field to see how people react, his words, he said he created, he said he did it. You can't deny what he said. He also said he wanted to take people out behind the barn to show them what the truth is really like. Oh, I'm just kidding. Yeah. He's the one who incited violence. He's the one who supported doxing, striking, reporting, channeling. What? I don't know what that means. Lou is the one that called Greer a terrorist. And he didn't say Greer specifically. He said, I don't negotiate with terrorists, which means anybody associated with Greer, meaning me, Third Phase of Moon, the Josh and Artemis Show, Area 503, Truth Seekers, we're all paid under Greer to go against what Lou's narrative was. He said that. So we're terrorists, pussies and things of that nature. We're felons. Yeah, he says we're felons. And, even when you're not, you're a felon. So, yeah, he may have gotten ufology back on mainstream media last year. Did he put it back on the map? I don't know. I've been here almost 20 years. It's exactly where it was before he came here. Not much is different. So, when you weigh the positives and the negatives, Mr. Catfish 2100, this guy's an asshole. Thank you for the $5 support. He said we are not alone. Watch this, watch. We're not alone. What kind of proof do you have? No proof. So why'd you say we're not alone? Just a gut feeling. So no evidence. Well, my NDA won't allow that. What's this again, $5? He said we're not alone. If we keep our perspectives short, we'll never understand him. He brought something out to the media. Millions saw it. Sorry. Yeah, I know. And now, and you know what millions of people saw? That aliens are coming to attack us. Great message. He did the right thing. He did. He got it out there for a year and a half. Lye Elizondo gave the public mainstream media views on UFOs. UFOs are not crazy people anymore. Not because of Lou. Lou helped. But because of whoever's controlling Lou. Lou's just a spokesperson for the real writers of this narrative. See, that's what I like me. That's why I like me. I'm not attached to any one group. I don't have an NDA. I can say what I want to a point. Thank you, Mr. Catfish 2100 for the $5 again. It's a good point. And don't have to be sorry. I agree. But my thing is, it hasn't changed. Nothing is different. Everything is the same. And we're no closer to disclosure. Now, I was listening to an interview today, just by chance. It was running through my recommendeds. And I heard hold on a second. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think I actually have the clip. No, I don't. Damn it. I am, well, that sucks, man. I can't believe this. Now let me pull this up. I have got to see why I can't find that. History. Let's go in history and see why I can't. The most insane. No. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. Alien. No. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Well, this is odd. I don't know why I can't find it. I'm in yesterday's videos now. That is odd. Chris Leto did a really good analysis on the size of the gimbal. I don't know if anybody's seen that video. But they say the gimbal, he figured it out. It was really cool on how he got to the size of it. But it's 22.5 feet. The gimbal video, the gimbal UFO. 22 and I believe 22.5 feet. That's half the size of an F-18. Isn't that weird? So it's not that big. I thought it was smaller than that. I thought it was smaller than that. Oh my God, wait a second. I think I may have found the video. Or where it's at. They finally did it. They finally have history for your shorts. I never used to, well, maybe I just missed it, but they used to mix it in with the regular videos. Now they have their own short space. All right, let me find this video on the UFOs here, on the what I wanted to show you. All right, let's see. The police, Kamalaga, Andrew Schultz, That Modern Family, Ari Spears, Tucker, Dave Chappelle, Biden, Danny Duncan, CNN. Where is it? Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. Can you believe that? Unbelievable how bad she lied. Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. Bad. I can't find it. I'm getting a little frustrated. See some When Morons Meet Morons, Sopranos, Joe Rogan, How to Be a Black Supremacist. I think this may have been it. I doubt it. This isn't it. But Mysteries of Egypt. This isn't it. But I'm going to play it because I've been dingle doodling for a while here. Huh?
Me, how did they build the pyramids? I will tell you, I don't know. If you ask me how they constructed the Sphinx Temple, they carved out those huge blocks of stone that can weigh 50 or more tons and move them in such tight spaces with such tight tolerances. I don't know. And
no one really knows.
No one really knows. Sometimes people say, you bring in thousands of slaves or whatnot. Well, there's no evidence for that. And where would you have them stand when you're building the Sphinx Temple?
Right.
There's not enough room to
and there's
get around.
Stones are so big, even thousands of slaves struggle to move them.
We do have things to learn from the ancients. People could have known things in the past that we don't know now. That it's not all simply a one-way progress. That there are fits and starts, that there have been high points and low points and high points again. And I'm not frankly convinced that we're at the highest point when it comes to certain aspects.
Why do you think that they're so reluctant to just listen to the evidence?
You ask.
That's a good question. Why are they so reluctant to review the evidence? At least publicly, So how we doing over there at the UK today? You guys sitting in some rain? All right, let's see. Sean Drew. Don't say that. UCR and Goofon are two cheeks of the same arse. That's funny. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know about that. I don't think so. What I don't like is that YouTube really minimizes, or maybe I should say limits, things that I want to say. Because there's a lot of things I want to say that you can get in trouble for, and I don't want to risk it. And a lot of things are meant for behind the scenes conversations. Not everything has to be out here in the open. In the old days, I used to think everything should be out in the open. And what happens then you get people who won't tell you anything anymore. Yeah. Which has happened. It's happened, yeah. But what are you going to do? I want to... well, let's say thank you to Melissa Salas for the £5, £5. Perfect. No comment, just no emoji, no sticker, just a super wonderful $5 super chat. Thank you very much for your support. You are a continuing supporter of Goof On. Appreciate that. Yeah, things have had to change. I've had to curtail the way I speak, and I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like it. It's bullshit, because you really can't say what you want to say and how you want to say it. And I find myself sometimes saying things weirdly because I can't say it the way I normally would. And it's not that often. It's not that I need to. It's just that I want to. Let's go over the world here for a minute on Twitter. See how things have changed in the short amount of time that Elon Musk has owned this thing. Here is, this I thought was interesting as it is. This is a Catalina Island article that they found from 1947. The Catalinas is where the Tic Tacs were seen. Air veterans cite discs. Avalon, Catalina Island, July 8th, 3 Army Air Force veterans reported 6 flying discs over Catalina Island today, and Bob Jung, former aerial photographer, said he succeeded in photographing one. With him were Kenneth Johnson and Alvio Russo, also Air Force veterans, who verified his story and said several hundred other people also saw the discs. They said the discs appeared at 1 p.m. in 2 groups of 3. Russo, a pilot who flew 35 missions over Europe with the 8th Air Force, estimated the disk's speed at 850 miles an hour. They were in 2 elements of 3 each, Russo said. Here's the letter. About 8 o'clock of the night of April 28th, my wife, a school teacher, saw 6 objects in the sky, not in a group, but singly. A few minutes later, after going to my daughter's home on the next street and corresponding block, she and my daughter and my grandson saw 4 more, all traveling in the same direction. If you are still interested in flying discs, saucers, etc., please let me know and I will write more in full. Respectfully, Bop-a-da-boop. Wow. May 1st, 1949 that was. That is so cool. That is so cool. Way back when. You know, it's unreal to me that the discs were seen soon after Roswell. It's almost as if there really was a crash at Roswell. Super chat time. Cash 45. New Zealand, $9. Hey, look at that. There's no emoji, no sticker, no comment, just pure mwah, super donation. Grazie, Cash 45, a continuing supporter of GoofOn. And, we'll give you one of these anyway. Poor little chicken. Thank you, Cash 45. Continuing supporter of GoofOn. Yeah, the chickens are back here. Chilling. They're chilling. Chilling. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Well, this show's going a little longer than I expected. And I do have to go. So we're going to cut it short right there. I want to thank the super chatters and the moderators. Thank you very much. Coral, thank you. Nathan, everybody. I forgot to add the moderators, 2 new moderators last night. I'll do it tomorrow or on Monday. I don't know if we'll be here tomorrow, but I will be on the Josh and Artemis show at 8 o'clock tonight. Looks like it's going to be a good one. What are we talking about, you're asking? Well, I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe they'll tell you. I don't remember. I'm trying to pull it up very quickly. Here we go. Tonight, we will be... There's no video. Oh, season finale. Outer Range season finale. Akashi, Chris, and Anthony. Oh, I don't have to go on. Okay. Oh, that's cool. All right, well, you've got Akashi, Chris, and Anthony from Unidentified S4. Right? Am I missing something? Yeah, they never know when I'm going to go. You can't put me in a title because you never know. See, 8 o'clock is like the worst time for me because that's when I'm getting my show ready usually, or I'm working out. So it's very hard for me to do 8 o'clock. So what I'm going to do is go work out right now in 15 minutes, and then I'll give myself 1 hour to work out, and then I'll be on the Josh and... Well, I don't know. I guess I'll be on. I don't know. Did they ask me? Let me see. Yeah, they sent me a link. Let me see something. Whoops. It says there's nothing there. Okay, then I guess not. All right. Well, I don't know. Just go watch their show anyway. You don't need me. Thank you to newcomers and veterans for hanging out as well. And I hope you guys have a good Mother's Day tomorrow. Because I don't know if we'll be back. But hope you have a good night. Have a good weekend, everybody. And I'll come back Monday with a new attitude and a new voice. Oh, they canceled the show. The Josh and Artemis show canceled. Okay, they had to cancel. Message just came in. All right. Well, now that I said goodbye, happy Mother's Day tomorrow, ladies. Your children love you, even if you don't think they do. Truthology for ufology. Have a good night.
There's look at this thing. It's rotating.
What was in the skies over and why did it downwards treasured sites in Christianity?